Hello, everybody. So I decided I'd do another YouTube update because it's been quite a while. There's a reason for that. So, um, basically, November 28th last year, which was 2016, I had my stage 3 of my pubic phalloplasty procedure. I was then told I'd be getting my stage 4 around about February, March kind of time this year. And instead, I've just waited. So I was then told it was going to be April, then July, then August. Then it was definitely going to be the end of September. And then, no, we had a little incident during the year where my surgeon wasn't very well. So I let that bit, I'll take that into consideration. So it wasn't going to definitely be the end of September anymore. But now, because they caught up, it was definitely going to be the end of October. By the end of October, I was not only going to have a date, but apparently I was going to be in hospital. So now we're in November, towards the end of, which would make it next week being 1 year since I had stage 3. And I'm still waiting to get a date. So, where does that leave us? God knows. Still waiting to get a date for stage 4. I'm talking about a 2 operation, 1 night stay in hospital, next to no time for it to all be done, and it takes a year to give a date. I did actually speak to the PA, like the surgeon's PA, a few weeks back. I've been emailing him all year, We're practically best friends now. But I emailed him last week, and he got back to me pretty quickly, to be fair. He always does. And he said, let me think now. Actually, do you know what? Even though this is resting on my iPads, let me just, because I'll look through my emails now and get what it is that he said. If I can just, keep this upright. There we go. Sort of upright. I'll fix it in a minute. So, let's have a search. Okay. So, conversations. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this particular thread starts on the 19th of October. So I just put, hey Cecil, just wondering if we're any closer to getting a date for my final surgery, please. I'm nearly a year post-op since the last stage, and when we spoke, you mentioned that I'd be looking at the end of October, but I've still not heard anything. Kind regards. Cecil replies, I'm currently working on dates. Mr. Christopher, that's my surgeon, is currently abroad until the start of November. Like he's on holiday? No, I'm joking, he totally deserves it, he's awesome, but still, what an inconvenience. Currently abroad till start of November. I'm trying to arrange extra lists, which I'm in the process of confirming. Please bear with me. I should be in contact very soon. So then I messaged him again. Of course I did. Hey, this is on the 6th of November. Any news on my final op? Hope you're well. Kind regards. He replies, hey Billy, please contact me on Thursday morning and I'll be able to arrange a date for you. So by this point, obviously, I was like, this is amazing. I've been waiting all year to hear this. I'm finally going to get a date for my surgery. So that was sent to me on Monday, the 6th of November. So I was like, okay, this is going to be the longest, 3 days of my life. But it was 3 days in the big picture. So I thought, 3 days, get out of the way, email him, Thursday morning, this is going to be sweet. So I put amazing, thank you. Then I messaged him on the Wednesday night. Hey Cecil, you said to email you tomorrow morning to get a date for my final op. I'm just wondering let me start again. I was just wondering if after I email you, you could email me a date back, please. I need to film the moment I open the message, and it's a little tricky when it's a phone call. So as some of you are aware that are following my channel, I'm making a documentary at the moment, and it's just easier if he were to email me a date and I open it and on camera and stuff. It would just be easier than in previous times when I've been in the middle of the supermarket and I've noticed that I've got a London number calling me. and then I'm just like, shit, well, I can't ignore the call because this, is probably going to have a date at the end of it, but I'm in the middle of the supermarket and I can't film myself either, so it's been a bit tricky like that. So then I get this reply. This is on Wednesday afternoon, I think. No, sorry, Thursday morning. Dear Billy, unfortunately, we do not have any availability on our list at Spire Thames Valley until next January. There is a chance of one potential list before Christmas, but you'll need to wait until I get confirmation on this list if the list is going ahead. If it is, I will contact you. Please note I am away from work the 10th to the 20th of November, so I may not have any answers until I return. Please bear with me. So obviously at this point I was like, this is gutted. Like, I was literally... It might sound dramatic to some that have no idea what I'm going through, but it's like telling a kid Christmas has come early and then telling them that just Christmas isn't going to happen. So for me, I was like, I think I held my breath all year, just thinking, I know we keep saying the end of this month, but I'm not gonna acknowledge really what he's saying, because I just have a feeling it's not going to be the case. And obviously I'm always right in that regard, so that it never is what he says it's going to be. So I do myself a favour by not what's what I'm looking for? I do myself a favour by basically not putting my faith and trust in him and believing what he's saying. Therefore I don't get let down. So that's good. But obviously then on the Monday when he said, yeah, I'll have a date for you on Thursday, and then Thursday he's saying to me, no, we don't have any dates at all. I was just like, how can you say that you have this date and now that you don't? I don't get how their system works. I just don't get it. Like, how can you say on Monday you'll have a date for me? Like, we've all got a diary. Like, all you got to do is flick it to an empty page, and surely, is that how it works? I don't know. Apparently not, but who knows? Okay, so I reply, well, is it possible to get a date for January now? And if the other list works out, we can move it to before Christmas. You put, dear Billy, unfortunately we are not currently booking dates in January yet. Please bear with me till the end of November when I'll be booking in January 2018. I put, okay, well, keep me updated if there's any dates before Christmas. Thank you, Cecil. Kind regards. So here's the plan for this video. I'm going to reply to Cecil right now whilst we're here. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm going to reply to him right now. I'm going to see what he has to say. Now it's the end of November. He's officially back off leave. So, let's see what we're going to say. Hey, Cecil. Hope you've enjoyed your time away. Let's get straight to it. Any news on getting a date before Christmas? If not, can I have a date for January right now, please? Kind regards, Billy Joe Newington. Did that send? I think it sent. We'll have to see. Hopefully he gets back to me pretty soon. Really, 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 really praying he does. Someone actually watched my Facebook Live video the other day. If you haven't got me on Facebook, you don't follow me or anything, I do quite a lot of updates on there. I'll put a link down below so you can follow me on Facebook. That would be pretty awesome. I can't accept any more friend requests though, because I'm maxed out. Because apparently, us humans are only allowed 5,000 friends, which is stupid. So, anyway, someone watched my video the other day, and she basically... Try and find some. Try and find this for you to rest on. A little bit better. Okay, so yeah. My friend watched my video the other day. My live video where I basically gave a similar update to this, except I looked a lot more sad. And she sent me an email that I should forward to London. I'm still in a bit of a dilemma as to whether I do forward this, purely because I think I'm a little bit scared that it's going to backfire and things are going to be delayed more so. But this email she sent was literally amazing. So I'll give you a quick read of it, and maybe it's something that if you guys or anybody else are chasing up surgery, maybe it's something that could inspire you to write your own letter or something like that. It is really, 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 really good. So yeah, I'll read it out. Okay. I received an email on such a date which stated the following: make contact with me on Thursday morning, an appointment will be arranged. I would like to take this opportunity to explain to you how I felt and the impact it had when I received that important information about getting a date for surgery. After all this time, I was overwhelmed with feelings of relief and joy of you being about to give me a date on Thursday. I was overjoyed with emotion, and the end was drawing closer. This feeling was sadly short-lived, as a disappointment, hurt, and frustration of being told that the final surgery would now be in the new year, and it wasn't possible to give a date. I don't feel it is recognised the power you have in your hands and the impact emails and phone calls can make to someone's life. Correspondence sent out, in some case, to very vulnerable people that is inaccurate and is totally unfair and unnecessary. The information such as getting a date for surgery for people like myself is wished for and waited for. People's hopes and dreams and plans for the future are often dependent on receiving information from yourselves which may seem extreme and complex to understand. Whilst I realise that each surgery and stay in hospital involves a huge team of people to be coordinated, a theatre slot availability to be arranged, surgeon, anaesthetist to organise, and the volume of referrals as caseloads there are and funding pressures, the false hope of being told it will definitely be before or on numerous occasions throughout the past 13 years is unacceptable. 13 years in reference to my transition. The impact of this makes me feel like I am being palmed off and told any nonsense to get rid of me or shut me up. I'm sure you appreciate that not having a date is raising my anxiety levels, and I feel promises have been made on numerous occasions, and each time I am let down. My life has been on complete hold for 13 years, not going away, work opportunities, and etc., all because someone tells me it will definitely be before April, and the month comes and goes. If the personnel responsible for communicating information doesn't know and can't provide accurate information for my final date for surgery, then I prefer not to be given false hope. My frustrations arise between this and how I have been treated for a long time, and it is deemed unacceptable. A request of only fair, accurate information from the NHS to be given out is certainly not an unreasonable request, and is a trust in your responsibility to provide understanding, care, and empathy. I recognise that in your opinion this surgery isn't critical and you may not deem it essential, but nevertheless I would like to make the following requests. This letter's banging, right? A copy of the policy and guidelines outlining target timeframe in which surgery should be carried out in. If operations has exceeded the target timeframe, I would like to request the explanation of why this is the case. Request a copy of the complaint policy and procedure, and provide me with the relevant form/internet link so I can complete the patient feedback form. Furthermore, it is paramount of importance that I request a written explanation as to why it has and still continues to be an issue of a date for my final surgery. My expectation that this letter is acknowledged within 7 working days, and a response to my above requests are in action within 14 working days. I expect the overall outcome to be an explanation about the delay of my final surgery. This letter is to highlight areas which changes and improvements can be made from a patient's point of view, and to prevent others having been given this false information. I request reassurance that when I next receive important information about my next surgery, particularly the date it is going to happen, that this won't be changed without a full and detailed explanation in writing. I look forward to your response. So my friend wrote me that, and she said to send it off to them. And don't get me wrong, it is a bloody incredible letter. I applaud her. Wow. But as I said before, I'm slightly concerned it's going to backfire. I've got this horrible feeling because the PA that I speak to, that I have these conversations with, I hate to be nasty, but he can be quite, I don't know how to put it nicely. Well, from what I've heard through my friends, he basically can sort of put you on the back burner a little bit if you're a bit arsey towards him. I've noticed some of my friends have tried the route of losing their shit with him, and it's not helped them at all. Don't get me wrong, I've always done the he who shouts loudest gets heard. I've usually rambled on and on and on and sent email after email and phone call after phone call, and I've done all of this, and then usually I get a date, which is good. This time it hasn't worked. I don't know why. So I'm considering sending that email. But I think if I sent it and it backfired and he just put me on the back burner, I'm just not sure what I would do, because I am really, really close to the end of my tether right now with it all. It's been 13 years. And I'm done. Like, waiting. I'm really done. So, not such a positive note to end on, I know. But I just wanted to make this video to update you guys so you know where everything's standing so far. It's been such a while since I've tuned in with you. But yeah, so when I have more news, I will 100% be sure to tell you. In the meantime, if you'd like to follow me on Facebook, I'd love it if you could. I do post quite a lot of updates. I'll drop the link down below. And my Instagram and Snapchat as well. You can contact me on any of those, and email as well. So yeah, I'll drop all the links you need down below. Feel free to message me if you have any questions, or follow me on Facebook. I share some funny shit too. I like to think that I'm funny anyway. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, so click on any of the links, add me, follow me, message me, do whatever. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, then maybe, I don't know, check out another video. It would be cool. But yeah, thank you for watching. It means so much to me, and thank you for all your comments and your support and everything like that. It's seriously overwhelming and amazing. But I will see you guys soon, I hope, when I get a date. Hopefully Cecil emails me back pretty quickly. But yeah, much love, and take care, everybody. Ciao.